Carolyn here. Welcome to my channel, Plan Cook Host. This is my first video for my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how to transplant your plants. So basically, if you have started from seed or you have gone to your local nursery, to your local nursery to buy a plant, I'm going to show you how to transplant it into your containers. So I have here, this is a pepper plant. I think I started it around, I'm trying to look at the date, 2/12 in February. And so basically, this is what I've started. And it's grown from seed to this. This is probably about, I would say about 4, it's tall. And I planted it in jiffy pots. Basically, it's just a peat pot that is biodegradable, and basically you can just plant the whole pot if you don't feel comfortable in taking out your seedling for your plant. So if you don't feel comfortable taking it out of this pot, it's no problem. You can just really just plant this right into the soil. So just kind of fill back the top part. And if you're careful enough, you can also take out the bottom part so that the roots are exposed when you put them down into the dirt. So I'm just going to show you how to transplant this today. Again, you can use this technique for most of your plants because everything can't be transplanted. Before I start, I'm going to show you the fertilizer that I'm going to use to fertilize this transplant. So I use Dr. Earth's homegrown. It's an organic fertilizer. I use this. You can probably find it at your local nursery, and I believe Home Depot. It's a 463 mix. So basically it means it has about 4% nitrogen, phosphate is 6%, and the potash is about 3%. Nitrogen really helps with the leafy growth, and then the phosphate kind of helps with the development of the roots. So this is kind of like a good blend because you don't want too many leaves because the plant will focus on the leaves and not actually producing you fruit. So I'm just going to use a little bit of this in the soil before I transplant my my bell pepper. My transplant, this is my transplant, which is a California Wonder pepper, and a sweet bell pepper that you find in your local grocery store. This is what I'm going to grow. It will actually grow green and red pepper. So if you let it stay on the plant long enough, it will ripen and turn into red. So really, kind of like the end stage of pepper is kind of like it turning red and not actually green because that's not a fully ripe pepper. So with this plant, I'll be able to have red and green bell peppers if I decide to let the bell pepper stay onto the plant. So up next, I'm going to just show you how to transplant this right into my container that I have. Container that I use, and currently I just have like leafy greens because it was we were in the winter, so-called winter season here in Atlanta. And so in here I have some Swiss chard, and this right here is a beet plant, beet plant. But these right here are beets. And then I have a little bit of kale in here. So actually, how I use my container is I really use the middle part depending on what type of plant it is. I really use the middle of my container, as you can see. I really use the middle of my container, as you can see, for my larger plants. And I'm just going to remove this because this is all yellowy anyway. So I use the middle for my larger plants. So whether it be a cucumber, zucchini, a tomato plant, I use the middle, and then I kind of like build my container around it to actually kind of use as much space as I can since I'm growing just directly on my balcony. I want to use as much space as I can. and to be able to grow a variety of things. And as I go through with my videos, I'll kind of show you kind of how I do my container gardening, since I'm on a balcony and I want to use the best of my space. I want to utilize my utilize my space the best way. Again, this is I'm going to put some of my fertilizer in the container. And this soil here is just a regular potting mix. And just make sure that when you go to the store, sorry, there's a little beet seedling right there. I don't even think you can see it, but right there. This is just a regular potting mix. You don't want to use garden soil because it will definitely be, it won't provide enough drainage for you that you need for a container. Because you want to, in a container, you want to make sure that you have adequate drainage because you're not planting in the ground. And then, so you want a potting mix that is loose and that the roots can actually go down in the soil. And this is kind of already like moist. So normally before I would transplant something, I would kind of moisten the soil. So basically the roots would just have a better time adapting to their new environment. And so again, this soil is basically, let's see, it's crumbly, but it's moist, but it's also, the roots can break through. So I'm not going to add any water today to this mix because it's quite moist, and it's been raining on and off today. I just put a little bit in my hand, kind of, I kind of treat this not like cooking, but as far as when I sprinkle the fertilizer, this is like seasoning in the pan for me. So this, I just sprinkle in the middle, and I've already made my hole. So I've dug out the dirt enough so that my roots can go, so that my roots and my plant can fit down in there. And you just want to dig enough so that you could have adequate root growth, but you don't want to set it way, way deep down in there. Especially not this pepper plant. So again, I am, as you can see, the bottom, very good root growth. And this is a nice size pepper plant, and I'm going to plant it down inside of here. So if you don't feel comfortable, if you have a peat pot or plastic, normally what they come in the nurseries is kind of like a plastic pot. You just really want to moisten the soil. Again, this is already moist because we've had rain today, but you will want to moisten the soil to help loosen it up, and so that you're not going to break the roots, because it's dry. So you want to moisten the soil first, and then you want to begin to remove the plant. If you're using a peat pot and you don't feel comfortable doing that, all you would do, again, is kind of like take this outer edge, this top part off, and take this top part off, and I like to move it around to loosen it up, and then you would place it down in there. But if you feel comfortable enough in taking it out, this technique will also work for the ones that you get in the plastic. Kind of the same motion that you want to just really be gentle with the plants. So I have a root system at the bottom. And I am going to flip this over. And the bottom, it has a hole because it had a hole for drainage. And I'm just going to be loosely good root system. And then I'm just going to bury it in the hole. down in there. The pepper plant is not like the tomato plant where you want to bury it deep. So I've just kind of buried it up to the first set of leaves that have that grew on it, and I take those off. And I don't think anything work. And all you have to do is just really pack the soil around your plant lightly. And I think I just ruined my bead. I hope not. It's a little baby bead there. Just a little seedling. But you want to pack it down, and then all you want to do is just so it can settle in the soil. Just give it a little water so that the soil can remove all of the air bubbles. And you watering it will help remove the air bubbles from the soil. And basically, that's it, guys. That fertilizer will kind of hold it off until you see some flowering and fruits. And this will, I know it looks a little bendy, windy, but trust me, put it in the sun and it's going to perk right back up. So thanks for watching my channel. Well, thanks for watching my first video, so to speak. And let me know any other gardening things that you want to know about. Let me know. Drop me some topics. Bye.